Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn our module number 2, vector spaces. And today's topic is linear independence of vectors. So in the last lecture, we already learned how to check whether the given set of functions is linearly independent or not. Today we'll learn how to check whether the given set of vectors is linearly independent or not. So let us define first what do you mean by linear independence of vectors. A set of R vectors v1, v2 up to vr is said to be linearly independent if every relation of the type k1 v1 plus k2 v2 plus dash 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 kr vr is equal to 0 implies k1 k2 kr all r is equal to 0. Then we say that the given set of vectors is linearly independent. Now here if you observe, we have set of r vectors v1 v2 vr, where v1 v2 vr each are of some dimension. Maybe v1 contains 3 vectors, v2 contains 3 vectors, and vr contains 3 vectors. All should contain the same dimension. Then we can check whether it is linearly independent or not. Now for this one, the relation is given k1 v1 plus k2 v2 plus kr vr equal to 0. This relation is given. And if the value of this k1, k2, kr, these are the unknowns. If you are getting the value of k1, k2, k2 up to kr all are 0, then we say that the given set of vectors is linearly independent. Even though if one is not equal to 0, then we say that the given set of vectors is not linearly independent. Now we'll solve some example here to understand the concept. Let us take one example. So examine whether the following vectors are linearly dependent or independent. If dependent, find the relation between them. Here we are learning only linear independent, so there is no need to discuss about the dependency here. In the next lecture, we'll discuss about how to find the relation between the dependent vectors. Now, the vectors are 1, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 3, 5, and minus 2, 1, 4. Now, first, the given vectors are 1, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 3, 5, and minus 2, 1, 4. Let us denote these three vectors by v1, v2, v3. v1 is the first vector. So, we'll write v1 is equal to 1, 1, minus 1. Then we'll write v2 is equal to 2, minus 3, 5, and v3 is equal to minus 2, 1, 4. Once you get this vector, now we use our relation. We know the relation is, that is the definition, k1 v1 plus k2 v2 plus dash 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 kr vr is equal to 0. But here our r is 3 because we have 1, 2, 3 vectors. So we'll write up to k3 v3. So k1 v1 plus k2 v2 plus k3 v3 is equal to 0. Now put the value of this v1, v2 and v3 here. When we put the value of v1, v2, v3 here, we'll get new equation. Put this value of v1, put the value of v2 here, put the value of v3 here. So what we'll get after putting the values? Therefore, k1 into 1, 1 minus 1 plus k2 into 2 minus 3, 5 plus k3 into minus 2, 1, 4. Now here is equal to 0 is given. So right hand side is 0 means this is the 0 vector which contains 3 elements. Now we'll form some equations from this. First element with first constant, second element with second constant, third element with third constant. That is first element of every vector we are multiplying with constant, so we get equation number 1. So what we'll get? Therefore our first equation is k1 plus 2k2 minus 2k3 is equal to 0. Similarly, second, we'll multiply constant with second elements of it, so we'll get k1 minus 3k2 plus k3 equal to 0. Similarly for last, now minus k1 plus 5k2 plus 4 k3. With the help of these elements, we'll get our third equation, that is minus k1 plus 5k2 plus 4k3 is equal to 0. Now once you get this equation, we have to solve this system of equation for unknowns k1, k2, k3. So if how to solve this for k1, k2, k3, there are different methods. Okay, so here we try to solve this with the help of row and column transformation that we already learned in eigenvalues and eigenvectors. While finding the eigenvectors, we are using the same method. So here the given equations are this. So we'll first write down these all the equation in terms of matrices, that is Ax is equal to B, where A is the coefficient matrix obtained from this all the equation, X is the unknowns x1, x2, x3, and B is the right hand side constant 0, 0, 0. So let us put the values in this. X is equal to B. So A is 1, 2 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 1, minus 1, 5, 4 into K1, K2, K3, and right hand side is equal to 0. All the elements are 0. How we are writing this matrix? From first equation, that is the coefficient of K1, K2, K3, we are writing as a first row. From second, again the coefficient of k1, k2, k3 as the second row. Again the coefficient of k1, k2, k3 here in the third row. So each equation gives one row. First equation first row, second equation second row, third equation third row. And now we'll try to reduce this matrix into upper triangular. So our aim is to convert these elements into 0 now. This, and this. So how to convert these two elements into 0 first? To convert these elements into 0, we need some row transformation. Here if we subtract R2 minus R1, we'll get 0. If we add R3 plus R1, we'll get 0. So let us apply some row transformation, R2 minus R1 and R3 plus R1. So when we apply this transformation, what we'll get? First row is same, 1, 2 minus 2. Second become 1 minus 1, 0. Minus 3 minus 2, we'll get this as minus 5. Then 1 plus 2, because minus sign is there, so it becomes 3. Similarly, now R3 plus R1. When we'll apply this R3 plus R1 on this row, minus 1 plus 1, we'll get 0, this element. Then 5, this 5, and plus 2, that is, we'll get 7 here. And similarly 4 and this minus 2, so we'll get 2. In this way we got these two elements as 0. Now we want to convert these elements into 0, so that we'll get upper triangular matrix. So how to convert this third element into 0? We want to convert this into 0. So there are two options. First one is 3R2 plus 2R3, so that this element become 1 or minus 1, and then we can reduce this element into 0 very easily. Or you can multiply R2 by 7 and R3 by minus 5 and add, we'll get directly this element as 0. Let us apply 3R2 plus 2R3 now. So what we'll get? If you apply this transformation, first row is same. Now second will change now. 0 times 3 plus 2 times 0, that is 0. Now minus 5 into 3, minus 15, plus 7 into 2, 14, so we'll get minus 1, this element. Similarly, now this is 3 into 3, 9, plus 2 into 2, 4, so we'll get 13, so we'll get this element. And last row is same, 0, 7, 2. And now we'll try to convert this 7 into 0 by using the transformation R3 plus 7 times R3. We know that 7 minus 7 is 0. So we'll get next 1, 2 minus 2, first row is same, second row is same, only third will change, 0, 0, 93, because 7 minus 7, 0, and here 2 plus 91, that is 93. And right hand side k1, k2, k3 and 0, 0, 0 are same. Now we got the upper triangular matrix, so these three elements are 0 now. So it's very easy for us to find out k1, k2, k3 now. So how to find k1, k2, k3? This system is given. Now we'll write equation from each row. First row, k1 plus 2k2 minus 2k3 equal to 0. That is equation number 1. We are multiplying this row with this column now. So that we'll get k1 plus 2k2 minus 2k3 is 0. Now multiply second row again with the same column. So what we'll get? We'll get 0 times k1 minus k2 plus 13 times k3 is equal to 0. That is equation number 2. And similarly, this last row will multiply with that column. So we'll get 93 k3 is equal to 0, which implies k3 is 0. This clearly implies k3 is 0. Now we'll put k3 equal to 0 in 2. If you put k3 equal to 0 in 2, what we'll get? If k3 is equal to 0, we'll put in 2, then we'll get k2 also 0. Because k3 is 0, so automatically we'll get minus k2 equal to 0, so k2 is 0. Similarly, if you put this in equation number 1, so what we'll get? That is, we are putting the value of k3 is equal to 0 and k2 is equal to 0 in equation number 1. So again, we'll get k1 equal to 0. So here k1, k2, k3 all are 0. k1 is equal to k2 is equal to k3 is equal to 0. And since all the constants having the value 0, therefore by definition of linear independence of vectors, all the given vectors are linearly independent, or given set of vectors is linearly independent. So today we have learned, if a given set of vector is given, how to check it for whether it is linearly independent or dependent with the help of single relation k1 x1 plus k2 x2 plus k3 x equal to 0. If all k1, k2, k3 are 0, then we say that the given set of vectors is linearly independent. Otherwise, it is not linearly independent.